guys, it is Dan and Sharon. We did something so exciting over the weekend. We couldn't wait to tell you guys. Right, bud? What did we do? Yes. Dan went swimming in the pool at the Croc Center on Saturday. And it was amazing. It's the first time he's been in a pool, or really any kind of swimming situation, right? Pretty much since the accident. He has surfed a couple times. That's a different kind of swimming necessarily. So here's how it happened. Dan wanted to lift weights. He's interested in that. And he's interested in swimming, so we joined the Croc Center in Camden. Right? And the Croc Center is an amazing facility. I highly recommend it. There's a link in the description. We joined there. I mean, it's not as handy for all you guys as it is for us, but it is incredible. They also exist, I don't know if you even knew this, all the way across the country. So you can join a Croc Center pretty much anywhere. And they have incredible facilities. There's a weight room, and I'm going to share a picture of that with you guys so you can see it. But more to the point, there are two pools. One is like a kind of a wave pool, and you can kind of swim in it. There are some kid features, pictures of that as well. And there's also a competitive pool that has lanes and stuff. So if you're hardcore, you do swimming like up and down laps and things like that, you're covered there. And I believe that other facilities use it as a practice and a competitive facility. Place is great. Back in the day before the accident, Dan and I were members there to go and work out and do things like this. So we've recently rejoined, and a couple of our nurses and aides have joined as well, so that we can all go together. And so they can go on their free time as well. And Dan swam in a pool. It was so cool. What do you got to say, friend? Yeah, he hated it. Can you tell? It was so great. What do you think about the water temperature? It was really cold the day we went there. And yet, it was 78 degrees, so it's temperature controlled. But Dan was freezing when they dipped him in. When you look at the videos, like there was a number of processes that had to happen for Dan to be able to do it. He was in, of course, his chair. And then we took our own Hoyer lift, which you guys have seen before in videos. And we Hoyered Dan out of his chair and into the lift. And then the lift put him in the water. The lift is the amazing thing, the pool lift, or whatever it's technically called, because a lot of pools don't have that. The pool at the hotel didn't have that. And that was, a pretty small pool, so I didn't really expect it. But there are other places that do not have these lifts, and the Croc Center has two, which is great. They have one in the competitive pool, and they have one in the kind of swimming pool, and that made all the difference. Our son, Gary, who is a lifeguard, and he's been a lifeguard since he was 16 years old, so he has a level of expertise. And his friend Mark, also having a level of expertise, were both there, and I labeled them in a couple of the videos. And another lifeguard from the Croc Center named Tomorrow, one of the supervisors, she was there. So nothing was going to happen. It was amazingly safe. And I know Dan worried and I worried what would happen if he went in. And, of course, a lifeguard would have fished him out. But he had multiple lifeguards, so there was a level of safety there that was amazing. Gary teaches swim lessons there on Wednesdays and Mondays for kids, and he tomorrow is his supervisor there, and Roman is her supervisor and kind of the big boss of the water guys. And he graciously allowed us to do it when there was nobody else in the pool. So that was really helpful. So our hope for this is that we'll work through the learning curve, and it's going to take a couple more times. And after that, we'll get to go there once a week during public pool time so we can, you know, hang out with people and stuff like that, and we'll go swimming. Dan was a little bored. I didn't have my bathing suit, and I recently broke a finger, long story, and I wasn't allowed to get it wet. So if I had been in there, I would have splashed the heck out of this guy. And it would have been a lot more fun than it turned out to be. We kind of dipped him in and dipped him out. But, you know, again, it's all a learning curve. First time in a swimming pool for 5 years, and honestly, who knows how long before that? We don't really even know. We don't remember. So that was the weekend. It was fabulous. And then a bunch of us all came back to our house and had pizza and beer. And it was just a great day from one end to the other. Dan, did you want to add anything, honey? And there's Dan's happy, happy, joy, joy. I put all the Crockett intel in the description, so you guys can check that out. You know, you don't have to live in Camden to join, because we joined, and we're right outside of the city. And it is an amazing facility. And if you guys have any questions or anything on the facility, on Dan swimming, on what his doctors think of Dan swimming, which we don't know because we didn't ask them, you know, anything like that, feel free to fire us a comment. And enjoy these videos. It's a little long because the procedure is long to get Dan into the pool. But if you bear with us, it is so fun. Right, buddy? All right. Thank you, guys. We will see you in the next video.
I'm trying to get myself out of this. Anyway,
No.
Really? The hot tub? guys want to start? Oh yeah.